Call of Duty Black Ops 7 has been a nightmare for Activision Blizzard, so it's no surprise to see that it is already on sale for Black Friday. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, there are going to be people out there who say, what's the problem? They're just capitalizing on Black Friday like so many companies. And sure, that is true. They need to make money. They want to make as much money as possible, and they figure maybe we can get a few sales out of this. But at the same time, when a game has just released, you don't expect to be slapped in the face if you have purchased it. I think it is absolutely absurd that a game releases and it goes on sale in the same month. You are telling your customers you do not respect them. The ones who purchased at release and pre-ordered and got it day one, they are now being completely insulted by Activision Blizzard because, yes, for Black Friday, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is on sale in several places. It's on sale on the PlayStation Store, on the Xbox Store / the Microsoft Store, and this sucks for the people who lined up to buy it, and I already feel bad for those individuals because the game is so terrible and it's got such a low level of quality. But we have heard recently that this game is selling like trash basically across the world. We don't have United States numbers, though we do have ones from several regions, and they're all terrible, and I would assume that's why this game has already gone on sale. I do not think it is all right for a company to do this. I think if we're talking 2 months out or 3 months out, yeah, it's inevitable that games will get discounted. But this isn't okay. It just launched 2 weeks ago. And I know there are a lot of other games that are on sale that have recently released, like Battlefield 6, for example. It is currently 15% off, but that did come out 2 months ago. So I do feel a little bit different, but I don't think that this one should have necessarily been on sale either. I still think it's too close to launch. I'm not investing my money just to see it diminish so fast. And this is going to be a situation that upsets quite a lot of people because it already is. Charlie Intel posted how it is on sale, and there are gamers saying, or you can buy 5 packs of cigarettes, Battlefield 6, 2 copies of MGS Delta, a band hoodie, all infinitely better than Black Ops 7. Don't forget that the $59 was the base price for all these games. Basically, your wallet survives, but your enemies won't. We on Battlefield, bro, don't need this ass game. I know a lot of people are playing Battlefield 6. It is extremely fun. I put a lot of time to Arc Raiders. I'm at 100 hours in 3 weeks, absolutely loving it. There's no shot you could get me to buy Black Ops 7. I played the open beta or early access period they had a few weeks back. I did not like it. I didn't like zombies, and I'm somebody who used to put thousands of hours into Call of Duty every single iteration. I didn't like the multiplayer. It's not a game that stuck with me. Clearly, it's not sticking with a lot of people either. Call of Duty Infinite Damage Control on sale 2 weeks after release is crazy. See, this is the problem is, again, I get that all games are going to go on sale, but 2 weeks is nothing in terms of the video game industry. It's got to be selling like complete shit. And Microsoft spent $69 billion on Activision Blizzard a few years ago. They need to make as much money as possible, and doesn't look like that's happening with this game. Going on over to Metacritic, the critic score is at a 67, but the user score is at a 1.6, the lowest in the history of Call of Duty franchise. Such a slap in the face to your dedicated audience. But while people for years have said, oh, Call of Duty is too big to fail, Black Ops 7 said, hold my beer, because it is down 61% UK retail sales compared to Black Ops 6, down 63% in Europe compared to Battlefield 6, the worst Japanese Call of Duty launch ever, and Activision is totally silent on the sales performance. And when you have all of this information and you pair it all together and you piece it all together, it is a very negative picture for them. And maybe this could turn out to be a win for gamers because there might be a chance that they actually see this failure and go, we need to change, which would be phenomenal. I think it is always better to have one veteran developer than 10 or 15 new devs, because the new devs are just creating trash, and we need to bring back some of these established names in the industry. Look at what happened with the Arkhamverse. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League came out. Everybody hated it. It was atrocious, and that was a team that was comprised of mainly new developers and really just activists, people who wanted to co-opt a studio, and it happened successfully at Rocksteady, and then just created a very terrible experience. But if you look at Arkham Shadows, which is the VR game made by Camouflage, that's got a 9 rating online. 9 out of 10 for a VR game is crazy, and they brought back Rocksteady co-founders. They brought back people who actually created the amazing Arkham games, and they also brought back a lot of people who worked on those games, just normal level developers, which you can see the quality difference from Shadows versus KTJL. That needs to happen more. Bring back people who actually know what they're doing and care about a series and care about a franchise, and you will find success. And there are thousands of people who work at Activision Blizzard and thousands of people that work on Call of Duty every single year, but really they just are creating bad experience after bad experience after bad experience, and I want them to do better. I used to love Call of Duty. So many people used to, but now it's just so bad that there are gamers who are lifelong fans who are saying the curse has been lifted, and I'm playing Battlefield 6, I'm playing Arc Raiders, even going and playing other games, especially indie titles that are really great, and just seeing how much better these titles are. And then you look back at Black Ops 7 and you see that you're fighting a giant guy, and there's Stranger Things creatures and these giant plants. They are just not Call of Duty games anymore. They are just modern slop. Look at all of the collabs that Call of Duty does now. They've lost the identity of what made these titles so special, and this could be a win because we could see them change, or they could say, no, 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 we don't need it to change things. It was just a fluke, and the next title will be successful no matter what we do. And I definitely don't think that that is going to be the case, judging by, again, a 1.6 user score and so many gamers saying, yeah, it's the end of Call of Duty. So I'm very curious to see what the response will continue to be. So far, very, very negative. Lots of people upset that this title is on sale 2 weeks after release, which I completely understand why. And, well, it doesn't look very good for Microsoft. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this and found it important and informative, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.